Okay, today I will explain igcse force. Okay, here you can see in the question number 6, the weight of four objects 1 to 4 are compared using a balance. So which object is lightest? They are asking which one is the lightest. So they are comparing 1 and 2. So when they compare 1 and 2, 2 is the lightest. So now they took the 2 with other one. Now they compare 3 and 2. Then also 2 is the lightest. Then again they compare 2 and 4, but 4 is the lightest. Here 2 went down, you can see that the heavy will go down, the lighter will go up, right? So the object 4 is the lightest. So which of the following unit is a density? Density is equal to mass by volume. Mass will be in kg or gram, and volume will be in centimeter cube or meter cube. So here C is the correct one. Is a gram by centimeter cube. A piece of a card has its center of mass at M. Which diagram shows how it hangs from the suspended by a thread? So you can see actually how to find the center of mass is you draw the line from all the edges of the shape, okay, all the corner of the shape. If you draw the line of center, then you will find one middle point. So that will be the center of mass. For example, if you are drawing in BC here from all the corner, if you cut the triangle from this point, the upper point, you will see the shape you cut is not equal. Okay, the shape you cut is not equal. If you are cutting from this corner, okay, it is equal, but if you are cutting from this corner also, it is not equal. You can see this. And if you are cutting from this also, it will be not equal. This one, it will be equal if you cut from all the side. Okay, the experiment is carried out to measure the extension of a rubber band to different load. The result is shown. Okay, the load is given, it is 15.2. So when it was not extended, the original length was 15.2. Then when the load 1 Newton was added, it extended to what? 6.2. So how much it extend? 15.2 minus 16.2 is 1. Okay, then when load 2 was added, it extend to, we don't know, but they are saying it is 2.1. okay, it is what? 2.1. So when load 3 was added, it is 18.6. it become 18.6. So extension was 3.4. So now what do you mean by this extension? Is like you have to add 3.4 or what? No. So it is this extension is actually see, if you add like see here, if you add here 1, the extension is 1. Okay, then if you add 2 Newton, then extension will be little bit more. Then if you add 3 Newton, then extension will be, last extension will be what? 18 point what? 6. This is the last extension. Okay, and what do you mean by this? This is the full length, extending length. This is the full length, 3.4. This is the extension. So how you will do this question? 16.2, it will be plus 1. So you will get 17 point something 2. Yeah. Mm, no, here I made a mistake. Actually, it's not like this. First, you will minus this 2. 1 minus 2.1 is equal to 1.1. And then you will plus this with this. Plus it. So 16.2 plus 1.1, it will be 17 point something 3. Okay, two blocks of metal X and Y hang from a spring balance as shown in the diagram. What does the diagram show about X and Y? They have the same mass and same volume but different weight. No. See, the weight of the both the mass is 3, but you can see the shape of those two. So obviously weight is same is what? W is equal to, what is the weight? Formula weight is W is equal to mg. Okay. So mass increase, sorry, mass is not affected by weight. Okay. See here. So mass means what? Quantity of material. So right definition of mass is actually mass is actually total amount of matter. Okay, total amount of matter means how many things are there, right? How many molecules, how many this. Okay, you can say how much water or this thing, everything. But what about the weight? Weight can be changed because weight is affected by gravity. Like if you are 40 kg here in the moon, your weight will be different because the gravity is different, but the mass will be same. Okay, how many things are there in your body will not change. It will be same here and in the moon also same, but your weight will change. So here this one you can just see that the shape is changed only. So that's why if the shape is changed, the mass is same, that's why weight is same. Okay, and but the different volume means what is the volume? Okay, volume is like how you can define is the amount of space that a substance or object occupies. Is a what amount of space an object occupies. Okay, so here you can see when it is this uh, this shape, the weight is same, but you can see only the volume change. The volume has changed. So they have the same mass, they have the same weight, but the volume is changed. Volume is another formula for volume is length, breadth, and height. It will change in length, it will change in breadth, and it will change in height. Okay, which of the following is the same unit as a mass? Obviously, it's a force. Force is also in Newton, and mass is in kg. Yeah, force and the weight. The okay. The mass of astronaut is 70 kg on the what is this moon. What is astronaut mass on Earth? Okay, is on moon. Oh, mass will be same, right? Weight will be affected. That's why mass is 70 kg means in the Earth also it will be 70 kg. This one is easy. I don't want to explain it. I explained it before. Okay, student carries out an experiment to plot an extension plot load graph for spring. The diagram show the apparatus at the start of the experiment and with a load added. With the load added. Okay, you can see the original length is as when it was added when the uh, when a weight is added, the extension is y, right? So what will be your extension? Original length minus the extended length, x minus y, right? Which diagram show? Okay, this is this one. This one is also see. This one is also the pressure question, but see, there are two measuring cylinder given. Okay, so but you can see this one. Both can. A student wishes to measure accurately the volume maximum 4 centimeter. She has two measurements. A larger one can hold 100 and a smaller can one hold 50. Okay, the larger can hold 100 and a smaller will hold 50. The okay, you can see this one. So the water from meniscus where it touches the glass. Okay, so see here. So they are saying which cylinder should the student use, which water should level use to ensure an accurate laser. So if you want to have an accurate laser, you should see from the bottom of the meniscus. What is meniscus? Meniscus is this water level. Okay, what is the meniscus? Is the water level is a curved upper surface of a liquid in a tube. You can see the curved surface, this one, the level of water. Okay, so you should always remember, you should see from the bottom, then you will get the correct reading. So this is okay. But what about the which one will be more correct? The which one has more height? The which one has more height? So this measuring cylinder, although it is small, okay, it has more height. That's why this one will be the correct smaller one, and you can see the bottom of the mask. This you can see that the height of the water is less. Okay, the force exerted by fork truck on the box is 3,500 Newton upward. Okay, the box, the total weight of the box is 3,000, and the force acting up is what? 3,500. What is the resultant force? So you have learned about the resultant force, right? So but still let me give you a review of the resultant force. See here. First of all, what is the definition of the resultant force? Is the when a system of force acting on another, the difference between the force. The difference between the force is called what? Is called resultant force. Okay. So now, what is meant by difference between the resultant force? Let's see. See here, this one. So these two forces are acting in the one direction, 10 Newton, 10 Newton. So what will be total is a 20 Newton. So it will go that direction. And in this one, some forces acting backward, suppose resistant force, okay, 5 Newton, and some you are trying to move forward, but some force is dragging you backward. So you are trying to move, the force is 10 Newton. So where you will move now, backward or forward? Now you are confused. So 5 minus 10 will be what? 5. So where you will move? This direction, right? And now see, backward is 15 Newton and 5 it is, forward is 5 Newton. Okay, your energy is 5 Newton, you can say, and the force, the wind force is 15 Newton. So where you will move? Where the wind want you to move. Okay, means backward. And what about this? Your force is also 10 Newton and wind force also. You will not move anywhere, you will stand in one place, that is 0 Newton. And this one 30 plus 5 is 35 Newton. So these are the force. So what they are saying, the force exerted by the forklift truck on the box is 35 upward. So what is the resultant force? So downward weight always act downward, the weight is 3000 and upward force is 3500. So resultant will be upward force minus the downward force, that is 500 Newton. So it will move upward, right? Because the more force is acting upward. 500 more forces acting upward. Okay, force acting on an object cause properties of object to change, which is contain only property that can be changed by action of the force. Obviously, if you put pressure on something, the motion it will move, and if you like put some pressure on the clay, or you can bend, or you can make it into other shape, you can change the size, right? You can bend it, you can do it, but you cannot change one thing, that is the mass, the quantity of matter, how much things are there, right? Suppose you are putting some water in the glass. If you put same amount of water, same water in the cup, okay, you are not changing the amount of water, you are just changing the shape. How you are changing the shape? Cup shape is square and the glass shape is cylinder, okay, right? So it will take the shape of the container. So with the force you can do everything, but you cannot change the mass. You can change the motion, you can make it move, you can change the shape, you can change the size, but you cannot make it move. Some energy source are already available at all times. Okay, just leave this one. Okay, again, rectangular block P, Q, R, and S are shown. Each block is labeled in this mass. Okay, which two blocks have the same density? Density is equal to mass by volume. So which one will have same density? Find it out. So the volume of this one is length, breadth, height 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is 6, and this is 3 3 2, this is 12. Okay, they although P and Q have same mass, but this is 8, volume is 8, and this one is 12, length, breadth, height. But here this is 20 20. Okay, 4 2 to 8, this is 32 volume, and this one is 4 6. Okay, this is 6. Okay, let me P1 is 10 into mass by volume, right? Density. So mass is 10 divided by what? 8. So P1 is 1.25, and 20 divided by 16. So this, you find the density of these two P and R, you will find the same density to mass by volume, right? This is 1.6, both will be 1.6. So check it. What is the unit for force and which is the unit for weight? This Newton, right? Force also you can say it Newton, and weight also you can Newton. This one, see, A diagram shows some of four objects of equal mass. The position of the center of the mass. Which equation is more stable? So see, center of mass. The greater the base of support, the more stable it is. Base of the support means how much surface is touching the how area is touching the surface of the earth. Okay, surface of the things. Okay, if larger areas touching the surface of the this earth, then more stable it is. Okay. Also the point of contact, and the larger the point of contact, the more stable the object is. So here if you so stability will be affected by the size of the base of the support and the line of the gravity. Okay, and the height of the center of gravity. So it will be affected by what? Three things: the size of the base support, so you can see all the base supports are same, and then wait. Okay, size of the base support. Okay, all the size of the base support is same. Line of the gravity, then you will find the gravity, which one has larger line of gravity. Then height of the gravity. So if you see the height, this one is having less height. Okay, this one is having less height, this one the triangle, a small triangle. So this will have the more stable, this will be the more stable one. Again I am repeating, which one will be the more stable? Although they all are they all have the same size of the base support, but here the difference is height. Okay, the difference is height, that's why it will be more stable. So they are repeating the question. You can learn the also answer, easy for you. Okay, when so remember one thing, I don't want to this one, liquid has a density of which could be the volume and the mass of the liquid. Okay, density equal to mass by volume. You can see the mass is 0.80, right? 0.80 gram, right? So it will be what? 8 gram. So very easily you can find it by seeing the question. Again I am saying mass is already given here 0.80 gram, so it means it is 8 gram. If you divide something with 8, you will get this answer 0.80. And this one, for equilibrium, you know the net force should be 0, resultant force should be this, when the resultant moment should be 0. Okay, so they are saying the boy side on one side of the bed and the girl side sit on the other side of the seesaw is balanced. So when it is balanced, when the you cannot write boy's weight is equal to girl's weight. When they say something balanced, we don't say weight. Distance, we will not say total downward force, total moment. If they say total downward force equal to total upward force, then you can consider it. But here they say total downward force equal to total moment about the variance, so that is wrong. So the resultant force and resultant moment are both 0, so this is correct. So first learn the points of equilibrium. Okay, equilibrium point you learn, then it will be easy for you. Okay, equilibrium means when all external forces acting on it is balanced. It means the net resultant force of all external force and moment. Force and moment should be 0. What? Resultant force and resultant moment should be 0. Okay. Again I am repeating, when it is balanced, when resultant force and resultant moment is 0 and anti-clockwise force is equal to clockwise force. Three things: resultant force and resultant moment should be 0, clockwise moment should be anti-clockwise moment. Okay, this one, what is there? Okay, force acting on a rubber ball. Which of these could change what happens? Which will not change? That I said you. That is the mass. Direction will change. If you put some pressure, some force, it will move, right? And shape you can change, and speed, right? If you move it faster, it will move more faster, right? This one also I don't want to explain. Which one has the greatest pressure? You know, pressure is equal to what the formula of pressure is the force by area. Which one have less area, which will have more pressure, right? This is having less area, it will have more pressure. So don't think like now this is having also seesaw having less pressure. It will, here you can see the volume of water is less. Here volume of water is more. Volume of water is more means force is more. Force is more means pressure is more. Pressure. So this one, which list contain the name of the force? Energy, power, weight. The force act on a moving rubber ball. Which of this mass will not change? So look at this one, this type of question they're asking, and again this weight is 3, this weight is 1.1. okay, the weight is changed. Okay, this is 1.2 and this is 3. Okay. Oh, when some of the two discs remove, it became 1.2. Okay. When 6 discs are removed, when it was 8 discs, it was 3. So what is the weight of one disc? So you can cross multiply. When it is 2 discs, it is 1.2. When it is 1 disc, what will be the weight? Passengers are not allowed to stand on the upper. So if they stand on the upper, what will happen? The center of gravity will be not same because the weight, so it will be not stable, right? The stability of the bonds will be not equal, that's why. So the diagram in the show that two forces acting, 2 from here, 3 from here. What is the effect of this force? The object will move to the left with constant speed. The object will, they are not pulling it, they are pushing it. How it will move left? Okay, they are saying so from here, okay, see here, actually see this girl is pushing 2 Newton and this is, so it will move toward right, this is right, but it will move toward right with constant speed or constant acceleration. This is the problem. So why they are saying it will move with the constant acceleration? So what is the acceleration? As in change in velocity by time taken. Okay. So change in velocity means what? Change in direction. Change in velocity means what? Change in direction. Okay. So it is moving toward other direction, toward the right. So it will be constant speed. Constant acceleration, I mean, not speed. The diagram show these equilibrium. Diagram show uniform rod with a midpoint on a pivot. Two can apply to the rod. So see here in A, upward and downward. Okay, two equal forces are applied. Right. So A and C little bit confusion. D from the pivot same distance. This is just a little bit confusion. Okay, look at 9. Okay, this one, what is the air resistant force they are asking? Okay, this is the force 60,000 from engine, this is 20,000 from friction. What will be the air resistant force? So here resistance you can just minus it, 60 minus what is the another force. What is the another force? The total force is 60,000. Two forces acting on the train shown. The force of resistance along the acting on the train to give it resultant force is 0. Okay, so the total force is 60,000. So what will be the force, air resistant force? This force minus 20,000. So that is 40,000 acting backward. Okay, that's why resultant force is 0. Resultant force is 0 means what? This, it is not moving, as I told you. This one. When backward force is equal to what? Forward force, then the resultant force will be 0, right? Backward force. So what is the force missing? 60,000 minus 20,000, that is 40,000. So back side is 40 plus 60, back side also 60,000, forward also 60,000, then it will not move, right? This also do by yourself, they are in balance. So means what? So everything should be balanced here, density should be balanced in both the side.